Previously on Birth Stories.
You know, one of the doctors I talked to said, well, if I told you you were going to win $1 million and you had 1 in 215 chance, what would you say? And we said, of course not. Potter's syndrome, which is the no kidneys, was 1 in 250,000. So we won the bad lottery and we hope we don't win it again.
What happened with the placenta? I was wondering.
Some people will want to keep the placenta and actually bury it in their garden. Many people will who choose to keep it rather than get rid of it. No.
I think it'll be gone.
Am I ready? To watch you?
Katie is ready to give birth, and her doctor plans to break her waters to get labor started.
Baby's head is pretty...
Katie and Bruno's baby has a minor kidney defect that, after birth, will need a medical assessment.
Yeah, she's not liking what you're doing.
She's jumping.
Yeah.
Who the heck is this guy?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Speak up.
I'm okay.
Katie has delivered 4 babies before, but one had a severe kidney defect and didn't survive birth. But Katie is determined that this day will be a happy one.
So you're 4 centimeters now, and you're about 80% thinned out.
So, you know, about an hour or so?
Yeah, just by the time they keep going here, you'll be fully dilated. Baby's, I know baby knows that I was there, but baby, heartbeat is gorgeous, everything looks good.
Okay.
Any questions, Ray? Yeah. Not yet. All right, see you shortly.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Right now I'm making the farfalle carbonara, which is a bow tie pasta.
A very pregnant gourmet cook with a home-based catering business, Jenny's first pregnancy has been a culinary challenge.
It was horrendous at the beginning. I guess the first 3.5 or 4 months.
Yes.
And even now in the mornings I can still get some nausea, but I was really, really nauseous the first 3 months, and to have to smell meat cooking, and it just turned my stomach. So there were quite a few times where I'd make a recipe and I'd have to get her to taste it for me. Because I could not stomach. Or she'd get a whiff of something and would take off to, oops, I gotta go, and she'd go to the washroom. Quite often, actually. She was really sick in the beginning. And even now, some things that I loved before that I cooked, that I love the smell of it cooking, or I love the taste of it, I can't deal with anymore.
Have a super fun birthday. Love always, Jessica. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jessica.
A family birthday party.
What do you have?
You want to speak?
No, open that.
Not everyone would guess that Austin and birthday boy Jordan are half-brothers. Now, parents Kim and Wesley and their families are looking forward to the birth of a daughter.
And what, you're expecting treats and all of them now? In the beginning, I think it was a big culture shock. Not just for Wesley's side, for mine too. I was actually the first person ever in my family to date interracially. Grandson, it's your birthday. Happy, 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 happy birthday. Lots of love, hugs and kisses from Mommy, Daddy, and Austin. Okay? Open this one first.
Open it.
These 3 are all the same. They're pretty similar, surprisingly enough. Even though Wesley's family has, they're very different cultural background than my parents are. But they're really fun loving, I think, on both sides. So they tend to have a really good time when they get together.
Whoa!
You like those movies?
Lion King and Little Bill and Haunted Mansion. I wanted these movies.
You did? Good. I'm glad.
Into your nose, please.
Several hours later, and Katie and Bruno are feeling the pain. Bruno's ready for the epidural.
Okay, it's time, I guess, huh?
You have to have an epidural for husband distress.
Okay.
He's having a harder
Yeah.
time than you are, I think.
Okay, tell her.
Yeah. What was that?
I'm tired and I'm in labor and it hurts.
You mean like the girls next door?
You're making me
laughing over
laugh.
It's nice to be able to work with family and get along. So it's really worked out well for us. Except when she's in the way.
Jenny keeps the business in the family and her mom in the kitchen. With her partner Paul working long hours at the airport, her mother's help will be even more valuable once Jenny's baby arrives.
We're still struggling with how to get me back into the business as soon as possible, but how we're going to take care of the baby at the same time. I mean, the plan right now is basically for me to pop it out, maybe take a couple days off. And now that my mom's here working with me, hopefully she'll be able to look after the little one while I'm busy at work in the kitchen, and then we can kind of trade off here and there. But I just don't see it reasonable that I can take any time off because I'm kind of the only one that can do everything here. So originally I had envisioned wearing the baby on my back and cooking at the same time, but Paul has pointed out to me that that could be a hazard. I don't know how, but
Acceptance by her Indo-Canadian in-laws wasn't immediate, but it wasn't because Kim wasn't Indian.
Wesley's mom and dad didn't really approve of me in the beginning. Partially, actually, I would say mostly because I was a single mom, and in their culture, that doesn't happen. It's very taboo, and I'm sure they had great misconceptions of the type of person that I was. And originally, they wanted Wesley to stop seeing me. And that took quite some time to get over. And now, actually, things are pretty well. I think they like me. But it was really hard for them because that's scandalous to them. And it's not just them. They didn't probably want their friends to know that Wesley was dating somebody with a child. And it worked out in the end. It took a good year, I think, for them to like me and realize that I was not this horrible, evil person. And now, actually, they treat Austin just like their own grandson, which is fantastic. That was one of my concerns when we had gotten together, and particularly when we had Jordan, was that he'd get treated differently because he's not a blood relative. But they're fantastic with him.
Do you want somebody to help with the pain or the laughing gas while we wait for your nieces? Do you want a shot of something to help? Or would you want to go with your breathing? It won't be very long before you
My
come.
breathing's not very good.
It is good. That last one was great.
I don't know, I never had the gas. What's it do?
Makes you goofy for a few minutes.
I have him.
Oh, he's goofy.
I'll take the gas.
It's laughing gas, so it kind of takes the hardest edge off. It takes a few minutes to get it organized, so often by the time you get it all organized, the epidural is in anyway. So that last, if you can breathe the way you did that last one, you did great. You did well, and it won't be long.
Laughter helped get her to this point in her labor, but now Katie could use something extra.
That's it. Longer breaths out. That's it.
Oh!
Slow down, please.
It's almost over.
I can't relax.
It's almost over. It's almost over.
Relax yourself.
It's almost over.
Slow down, slowly. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe in through your nose. Through your nose, honey.
I don't have a nose.
You want to borrow mine?
Breathe through
In your nose. It'll help you to go slower so you don't hyperventilate and get all tingly and nauseous and everything.
Do you want to try the gas?
You know?
If it's quick.
It is quick. Okay.
Being in a mixed marriage, Kim sees beyond appearances. She's been a victim of unkindness herself.
I had a lot of problems growing up. I was not the cutest child in the world, and I took a lot of teasing at school. They actually called me some pretty horrible names. I think the worst one was probably Shovel face. And I mean, when you're an 8-year-old girl, that's a pretty horrible thing to hear. And in honesty, that's something I've really never been able to get over. I mean, I look in the mirror and I still see that 8-year-old girl with a big overbite and, you know, deserving of being called shovel face, I suppose. And it caused a lot of problems when I was a teenager, because my self-esteem was really, really low. And I would actually do things to myself to, like I would come home and I'd look in the mirror, and I actually went so far sometimes to take my fist and hit myself in the face with it. And I mean, I hid this all from my parents for quite some time. And I must have been around 16 or 17, and somebody had said something, called me ugly, or I don't know, said something to me. I came home and I was looking in the mirror crying, and I hit myself in the face, left a big bruise and blackened my own eye, and got up the next morning and my mom said, "Oh my God, what happened to you?" And I mean, it was kind of hard to admit that I had actually done that to myself. The one thing I'm really scared about having a little girl is that I don't want her to go through what I went through.
First-time mom, Jenny's confidence in the kitchen doesn't extend to the nursery.
Well, this is the spare room, because I still refuse to call it the baby room, or the baby's room. But because we're getting close, Paul has insisted that we start doing some dismantling. And so, I mean, it's crazy because I already have a design for the room worked out in my head, but I still won't call it the baby's room, so it's, this is a hard thing for me to do.
Jenny struggles with serious pregnancy anxiety, which is frustrating for soon-to-be dad, Paul.
I don't want to be building the baby's room the day before the baby shows up and have nowhere to put her.
My worst fear is that, you know, we might not end up with a baby at the end of this. Even though there's no medical reason to think that, I've never had anything negative happen to me. I mean, I've never lost somebody who was really close to me, and I mean, I find the love of my life when I'm 17, and you know,
Trying to butter me up now, that's all.
Yeah, right. I just can't get rid of that feeling.
You know, you can worry. A little bit of worry is good during a pregnancy. I mean, it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you aware of the whole situation. But you also got to look down the road. You know, when the baby comes out, well, then you're going to have more things to worry about. The baby grows up. It goes to its, you know, first day of school. I mean, the worry never really stops, and you're going to run yourself into the ground if you worry about every sort of little thing.
Aren't you excited? That you get to deal with that too?
What's going on?
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, good now.
Oh, you got your epidural, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Post-epidural, Katie and Bruno are feeling better. Grandmother brings their 3 other children in for a visit, and eldest daughter Jessie wants to stick around, but hospital policy says no.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
Okay, guys, come on.
The birth of a baby sister is less than an hour away.
You guys look beautiful.
We're gonna go see Grandma now? Yeah?
Wesley's mother's birthday. He and Kim and the boys pay a visit, with only days to go till Kim's due date.
So you're having the baby at home?
Still at home, yeah.
Still at home.
The 5th. The 5th is the due date, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'd be nice to dress in pink instead of blue.
And now I'm looking,
dresses.
but every time I go out, I look for girls' baby clothes, like in girls in pink.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
I'm
it.
glad, because that's kind of like a daughter for you, because you didn't have one,
I don't
right?
have a
So-
daughter yet.
Exactly.
You're my daughter too.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, we better not cry. I'm very emotional.
Well, so am I, because I'm. Oh, come here. That's a birthday present from me. You saying that.
Come on, baby, come out soon.
That'd be nice.
Big breath, big push. Right down in your bottom. Push, 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 push. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fabulous. Keep coming. Change your breath real quick. Big breath again. And big push. That's it, Katie. Fantastic. Fantastic. Keep coming a little stronger. A little stronger. Good for you. Again.
She's got hair. She's got hair.
Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Just little gentle ones now, okay? Little breath.
She's got a little bit of hair.
Little breath and little push. Just little. Forward. Yeah. Don't push.
I'm not.
Excuse me, your dad. Warm blanket for me.
Just gonna go right up on your chest with the baby. Good for you. What a pro. My goodness.
Yep. Oh, it's in like
She's
your
pregnant.
night. It's right in between.
Is it a she?
Uh-oh. It's a she, definitely a she.
There we go.
For face off.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look at that face. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
Look at your nose. You have Jesse's nose.
You see how much she weighs? Oh, one more picture. There we go.
With 10 weeks to go, I'll show you how far we've come, or how far I've come. I actually have a little bag of baby clothes down here.
For Jenny, the chef, pregnancy fears make baby preparations difficult.
We went to a store just to kind of maybe look for a couple baby things. I thought that I'd be brave and that we'd go look for some stuff.
I dragged you to the store.
I was brave to let you drag me to the store. So we were there and got quite a few cute little outfits for girls, because we now know that we are having a girl. And immediately when I got in the car, I was in tears because I asked Paul, I said, do you think I've jinxed the pregnancy? Do you think that now I've gotten all these baby clothes that something's gonna go wrong and I just wouldn't be able to bear having these clothes staring me in the face every day when there's gonna be no baby. So I immediately came home and wrapped them up in the bag, just like I'm doing again right now.
I can't say that I've enjoyed getting ready for the baby because...
Been able to.
Yeah, well, I haven't been able to. I mean, like she said, right from day one, I wanted to, tear down this room and paint it and put up the crib and everything. I'm a little sad that we're missing that part of it, that the two of us can sit down and, enjoying it and that sort of stuff. But I do understand where she's coming from, and I understand her fears. And, the less stress I inflict on her, I guess the less stress I inflict on the baby, too. So.
And on yourself.
And on myself. It's actually quite amazing how much I've learned about you, and I think how much we've learned about each other during the whole 9 months. Just the different ways we deal with things and how...
There's only so much you can take.
Not only so much to take, how two polar opposites can still exist.
As a couple?
As a couple.
Baby looks wonderful. A small kidney defect will require antibiotics and a watchful medical eye. But the prognosis is good, and Katie and Bruno are relieved.
Very small.
Hi. You born treats for you. Right arm? Oh, yes. There she is. She's gorgeous. Oh, look at her looking at you. 6 pounds, 13 ounces. Oh my God, she weighs 6'13". Jesse's nose. And she's very cute. Oh my goodness. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay. I promise you're gonna have a really good home.
Jenny, she's beautiful. She's got this little scared face. Yes, like what the hell am I doing out here?
Yeah, I do.
Look how cute you are.
There, Sarah.
Look how cute you are.
Next time on Birth Stories.
In my mind, anyways, there's no better reason to get married than because you're having a child. There's still kind of a stigma attached to it that brides aren't supposed to be pregnant and mothers are supposed to be married.
Okay, so our estimate of weight today is about 11 pounds. Yeah. She's almost a teenager, for God's sake.
Did you hear that? He's happy tomorrow's garbage day.
Throw stuff out.
The placenta can go right away.